All right, everybody. Welcome to laughing at random stuff with Squid, apparently. Y'all good there?
Just remembered a joke that I made earlier and it made me laugh.
All right. Well, apparently there's things going on that I'm not aware of. I am your DM this evening. My name is the Dead Angel Daddy. No, my name is John. How are you? I am the DM. With me, I have David Humanman.
That's me.
Who is the huggiest of hug boys.
Only because I'm pudgy.
And he owns my dog. We have Squidzilla, the demon killer.
Hello. I would love that to be on a business card.
Squidzilla, the demon killer.
Yep.
We might have to make that for you. Merch ideas, Dave. Merch ideas.
This is just personal marketing.
And then, of course, the greatest writer to have ever lived, J.S. Earls.
Right in front of me, too.
Okay.
So let's start off with some merch announcements.
There is now, in the Playing Games with Strangers Redbubble shop, a Vote for Orbog shirt inspired by the one and only Napoleon Dynamite Vote for Pedro shirt, which was a Squid idea. I just made it. So they're to blame for that merch. So go get it.
On the other hand, let's talk about the Patreon.
Hello, we have a Patreon, and we would love if you subscribed. Our tiers have recently been lowered, so they are more affordable to all people in all places. I don't know if Patreon is in all places, but I assume it is. We have 3-tier levels for $1, $3, and $5. They each have different benefits, like watching us play live, getting uncut audio ahead of normal recording sessions, talking games with strangers, exclusive one-shots, and other fun things like our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is now live. So you can come talk to us all day while we are definitely doing our very hard work at our jobs that pay us money.
Okay. Well, we don't got Josiah here to say it, so let's go ahead and roll the intro music.
3, 2, 1. Playing games with strangers. You know there's no danger. So come on in. We're all friends. Playing games with strangers. I'm playing games with strangers. Play. I'm playing games with strangers.
All right, let's go ahead and hit that awesome Callum recap.
Boy, oh boy, was it quite the session last 2 episodes. So, Aileen woke up. It was dark. Complete darkness, one might say. Rahu talked to her. Are these the right notes? Yes, they are. Okay, don't worry. It's fine. I know what I'm talking about. And then she talked to Rahu. Rahu said he could fix her about something, yada yada. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't pertain to me at all. No plot twist coming up there. Seemed legit. She woke up in Christopher's mansion. He gave her a whole bunch of food because they were really on the ball about having the best dishes. And despite all best judgments, perhaps could be the name of the episode, Aileen decided to follow right in after the rest of the group where Zeus went. Pooh had the best idea he's ever had, which is to not make a decision. And as a group, they all waited for Aileen to catch up. Meanwhile, me and Wilder sat in an iron cage, and we were perhaps the least productive we could have possibly been at any given time. The group tried to keep up with us, yada yada, moved to the hills, talked about demons and devils a little bit. They also didn't pay attention, didn't seem to matter. And then the 2 of us, again, in a cage, played some cards. Wilder professed his love very loudly, and we continued to be unproductive. Things went bad. Loth showed up, which sounded really cool, and I was really excited to meet her until it was about to be a big fight, and that sounded like a bad end to the day. So I used some big magic. My ring caught on fire. I broke the time-space continuum, and things got better. And much to my chagrin, I had to babysit while everyone else met Loth, which is weird because I'm not usually in that role. And then after much discussion, we again accomplished nothing. and all went back to the hallway, had a very sad conversation. There were a few prayers going around. My father showed up, yada yada. Now I have my wings back. Life is good. Maybe.
Yada yada. That's how you wrapped that section up.
Yeah.
Yada yada. Things happened. So we pick up probably about a week later. The party had made the decision to regroup back at the Yawning Portal to figure out what the next move was now that Callum was no longer under imminent threat of eternal death. Coming back into Waterdeep, the Walking Dead situation has apparently become a bigger problem than it was prior to you leaving. There are more and more sightings of the deceased being up and milling around.
Would you call it a mayor problem?
Anyway, the church that Gareth and Stumblefoot had started in Waterdeep has been vandalized severely, and Gareth has determined that he needs to be more focused on being at the church to keep things from this from happening, and summarily separates himself from the party. Stumblefoot has gone to catch up on his mayoral duties, specifically paperwork, as the city's vice mayor has been functioning in his place. But that guy is a complete bum. Aileen did join you coming back to Waterdeep, much to her chagrin of wanting to return to the city of Dis to retrieve the soul stones that she had seen in her vision. She did concede that it is better to approach the situation more informed rather than just running at it blindly.
But that's how we solve all our problems.
Upon returning back to the Yawning Portal, the copious amounts of pastries that she had baked at the Yawning Portal actually turned a tidy profit for Durnan. And Durnan has hired her to keep the business going for him, as, you know, if it makes gold, why not, right? In the time that you guys have been back, what have the three of you been doing? We'll start with Wilder.
Since getting back to Waterdeep, Wilder's kind of secluded himself for a little while to talk with Lolth and get a better understanding of kind of what their relationship is, what the ring symbolizes, and essentially in D&D terms, attuning to that ring. Kind of what he did before he rejoined the party, just kind of wandering around the city, not really doing too much actively, just kind of being a loner, trying to collect his thoughts, understand what's going on.
How about you, Callum?
I definitely went back to find that guy that cast sending for me that one time to send another letter home to Mom.
Nice. You didn't. It wasn't a guy. It was a sending service. There was a man behind the desk that had to witness the very awkward exchange. Right. But it's a different individual. It is a Goliath that is behind the counter now. And as you walk in, he's like, "Hello. Sorry, this is my first day on the job. Do you have a message that needs sending?"
Yes, that's why I came in here. This is...
Okay.
You do know how to do that, right?
Yes. Of course, naturally.
Okay.
I'm just getting I'm just getting my greeting down.
I see. All right. Yeah, well, yes, I do have a message that I would like to send.
Okay.
Do you want me to just tell you now?
I mean, that's sort of how this works. I have to know the message that I'm sending.
Yeah, I wrote it down if it helps, but I can read it as well. You need to know who. I mean, I feel like we're missing some important information here.
I don't know how to read.
Good. All right. Great. Well, I needed to go to a woman in the north.
Okay.
Do you need like a picture? Should I describe her? I don't know how this works.
All of the above would like a name and a picture.
All right. Well, I don't have a picture, but
Okay.
I can describe her. I have, something of hers. I don't know if that helps.
That would help. Yes, that helps.
Oh, all right. I'll take out something that I have of hers that I think I mentioned last time. Hold on. I probably have a letter from her from when I left. We're going to give him that. You don't have to
Okay.
read it because you can't, but
Yeah.
this was from her.
Illiterate. I am definitely going using some Goliath stereotypes because I'm ignorant.
That's fine. So is he. I'll describe her and then, in short, give my message.
Okay.
So, some things have happened, but it might be getting better. I'm sorry I disappointed you. I love you. I might be back soon-ish. I don't know if soonish is 2 words, but it's okay. It's still only 24.
Okay, he listens to what you say and he's like, okay, I do have a photographic memory, so I can definitely do that. Let me.
Yeah, but I didn't show you, so it seems
Well,
odd.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's just what they call it. It's
I believe they call it like an eidetic memory, but
Well, that's a big word.
it's actually smaller than photogenic.
Photographic. I said photographic.
Smaller than photographic as well, but it's okay because you can't read.
Suddenly, you hear the
I pay the
sounds
man.
of
I pay
you
him
hear
money.
the sounds of several rocks falling and hitting the ground.
Oh, it's a good thing I got that message to my mom just before I died.
All right. Anyway, he closes his eyes, much in the same way that the previous person did, to try to cast this. He gets this concerned / semi-constipated look on his face, and he slides the money back to you over the counter. He's like, this individual does not exist.
I walk out. I just leave.
Did you leave your money there?
Yep.
Okay. Orbog, what have you been doing with the brief moment of time that you've been back in Waterdeep?
Wilder's romance has kind of inspired him to go back to the morgue.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. I thought it was the police station, but... Oh, no, that was Gareth. Never mind.
that was
Boy.
Gareth.
Oh, I am here for this.
Squid is so shipping these two.
You're my OTP. I love them so much.
All right. You are at the morgue.
Is that a strangely romantic place for some reason?
Mhm.
You know, love and death.
I'm afraid of what this says about you, Mr. Earls.
So he's going in to see if the person who gave him a pleasant farewell is working again.
And what is this person's name?
Dragonborn lady.
Wasn't it like Thelma with a PH? I wrote it down somewhere. There was a PH involved.
Wow. Yeah, I don't.
I think SFG would say yes, it was Felma.
With a
It was
PH.
It was Felma. I was
Was
trying to
it?
catch.
Oh no, he pretty much just calls them by the day of the week.
I am here for this Orbog as well. We can all leave. I just want a show of this.
Okay. You do show up at the morgue, but there is a red-headed human standing at the desk.
So where's the Dragonborn that used to work here? Is this her day off or something?
Well, are you talking about Filma?
With the PH, yes.
That's what I said, Filma.
Oh, right.
She's actually on vacation presently. She decided to take some time off, especially when some of our decedents in the back room got up and walked out. That was a little bit too much for her, so her and her sister Roz went on vacation up north. I guess they have some family up in Icewind Dale.
Could I leave a message for her or a note?
I mean, I can definitely write it down, or you can write it down, and I can leave it on her desk.
Well, you can just tell her that Boggy stopped by to see her.
Boggy. Okay, Boggy. I will definitely let her know.
Tell her if she wants to find me, I'm at the yawning portal.
Will do.
He's gonna act very manly as he's leaving, just to, so he doesn't
To leave that impression.
Yeah. And I guess he's heading back towards the yawning portal. Although he is looking around. I mean, because you're saying that the situation is worse. Does that mean that there's more holes around and everything too?
There's more holes. There's more sightings of dead people walking around.
I mean, he's really he's disgusted by the lack of leadership and just the way that the town has just gone to hell. He's just shaking his head.
No. The mayor went to hell. The town stayed.
I think he took the town with him.
Now, we know that Orbog's going back to the yawning portal. Is that where the other two of you are going to be at as well?
Sure.
Where is Pooh?
Oh,
that was
Christopher?
one. I don't know where he's at. So
He just
sorry, I forgot to justify it. Pooh and Christopher are. Pooh took Christopher back to the village, the Bugbear Village,
without me, it's fine.
and he's trying to explain to Christopher in very gentle ways as far as what has happened in the last several years.
It's fine. I didn't need to go with my family. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Squid. I was trying to think of an easy way to.
Isn't there a train we can catch back to go over there?
You take my family
I will
away
drive a
from
train
me.
over your character's corpse, Jeff.
But then his corpse would get back up again.
Yep. Yeah, bring it.
Built-in plot hole.
We have literal plot holes in the city.
We do. We could follow any of them. Fill them in. Anyway, yes, I'm going back to the yawning portal.
Are we good? All right.
No.
So we pick up with our intrepid adventurers at the yawning portal. It is chicken fried steak night, as every good adventure should start on chicken fried steak night. And an elf of an unusual pigmentation comes in. It is an elf that has black skin and white hair. Very similar to Nimlalwe that you guys met at the Mary Dusang complex.
Are we all just getting back here as they enter?
I think you guys have just entered in and sat down at your table, and
I don't pay attention to the drow. Not even a little.
I love how you just knew what it was right off the top.
Well, of course, Callum probably also knows because he's like, that's very cool. Also, do any of you know, do either you two, Hey.
Hmm.
Do you know how, like, sending works?
Like in the mail? Like sending a letter?
Well, no, like with magic.
No. I think I've seen it used, but no.
Orbog?
Like the paper that flew and then burned up.
Well, yes, but without the paper. You know, if it just
Oh.
did that. I
so-
realize I'm probably not asking the two best sources of information about this.
Yeah, probably not.
Durnan approaches your table and drops off your 3 orders of
Durnan,
chicken fried steak.
Do you know anything about
Yeah.
sending?
You talking about the spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So- Hypothetically, if someone were to send a spell, or send the spending, so you know what I mean. Don't worry about it. If someone did that and then they told you that the person didn't exist, what would that mean?
Well, it could mean a couple things. It could mean that the person sending the spell didn't have enough information to be able to make the connection,
Yeah.
or
Oh, yeah.
It-
That sounds right.
it could mean that they're completely inept and they don't know what they're doing.
I do like that solution.
Or it could mean the person that you're trying to send to is dead.
Or they're not on this plane.
No, sending goes across planes.
Oh.
You should have probably not given me that one. I
Well,
would.
I mean, it's all hypothetical. So I mean, you know, just giving you the textbook response that would go with that.
All right,
Well,
thank
speaking
you.
of the dead, aren't there's like dead people rising here? So, like, can they not get messages if we sent one to them? Like, could it be somebody who's risen back from the dead?
I would imagine you could probably send to like undead individuals, like that have a consciousness, like, you know, vampires, or when I say dead, I mean like literally in the ground.
This is not helping me
Why?
currently.
I mean,
Okay.
are you trying to send a sending thing to somebody that's alive or dead? I mean,
Well, I was alive, but it
Okay.
didn't work.
Were you trying to send a message to your dad?
No,
Oh,
I can't see that being a thing that I would do, usually. But it's don't worry about it. No, I was sending one to my mom, and the person said that it didn't work, which is concerning because last time it did work. So,
was it the same person who sent it?
that's what I was going to ask.
no, which is why it was really nice when you could have just stopped when
Right.
they were inept, and then you said they could be dead, or a vampire, or undead.
Good going,
Which is-
Durnan.
Well, no. If they were undead with a consciousness, I'm sure that sending probably could have worked.
See, there you go.
Oh, well, that's reassuring then.
Squid, you remember that?
I've
Callum.
received sending, yeah.
Yeah, Callum, you
That's
received
fine.
sending at when you were undead. So
Sure. I'm not thinking with logic.
I mean, it depends on the importance, but could we like finish dinner and then we could go back and try it again? Maybe Orbog can rough him
I
up.
vote for Yes,
Right.
dinner. I vote for dinner.
I mean, yeah, we could do, yeah. It would certainly be faster than, going to find her after dinner.
Orbog, make a perception check. By the way,
He has a question for Durnan too.
that's fine. You can ask your question, but make a perception check as well.
Durnan, I just had a question because it's confusing. When you say chicken fried chicken, is it chicken that's frying another chicken?
No, it's chicken fried steak, not chicken fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Have you never had this before?
No, he's had it before. Last time he had it, he made a big old mess because the potatoes dripped out of his mouth.
Oh,
all over
right,
the
right.
place.
Right. You're supposed to chew it.
Orbog, you noticed that the drow that had walked in and seated himself in the dark corner across the room is just kind of staring at you.
Like at me or us?
Like at you specifically, like he knows you.
Do we notice?
You're welcome to roll perception.
My passive is 17, which is why I ask.
Okay, I'll accept your passive.
But I rolled a 17, so with my perception, it's 20 bajillion, I think.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Yeah, you notice, Dave, Wilder, are you rolling or are you just hanging out? Eating chicken fried steak?
Yeah, I'm all into the steak.
Orbog, you want me to go beat him up?
No, I got this. And he'll stand up.
Try and get them to vote for you.
Hey, you got a problem?
Well, no, be nice so they'll vote for you.
Orbog. Really?
They were a citizen, you know.
Listen, I'm a little heartbroken right now.
Eat your feelings.
Eat your feelings.
Do you need a hug? Would you like a hug?
From you.
Yes.
Oh, I've got to
That
see
was-
this.
I wasn't offering someone else to hug you.
Dernan, you've got to see this.
Sure, let's have the awkwardest hug ever.
All right. Does it have to be awkward?
Okay, it doesn't have to be awkward. I don't want to hug in front of this weirdo.
Wilder.
The other one.
Okay.
The drow stands up, and as his two scimitars that he has on his belt jingle against his drow armor that he's wearing, he looks at you and he says in Orcish, "Would you be Orbog Towerfall from Northern and Southern Towerfall, respectively?
Orbog, what's
Son.
he saying?
Son of Callista and Vault?"
No, I would not. Thank you for coming.
All right. Well, if you happen to run into him, tell him I come bearing news of his parents.
Orbog, what's he saying?
And he gets up and he leaves.
Good riddance.
Friend of yours?
Nope. Never seen him. Pretty sure I haven't seen his wife.
Well, that seems oddly specific.
Is that why you're heartbroken?
I maybe half orc, but have two hearts.
Like a cow?
I mean,
Exactly
That's
like
one-
a cow.
you'll have two hearts. That's one whole heart.
That's
That's two whole hearts.
I'm really hungry.
Why did they leave us three alone?
I don't know. I feel like we're not going to get anything done.
Okay.
Can we
so-
finish eating so we can go find out if my mother is dead?
Oh,
Right.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because this is really kind of probably been bugging me more than anything, and why I'm trying to kind of avoid the other stuff. I feel like that we should kill Christopher.
That's
Pardon?
surprising.
Do you like?
Do you want to walk me through how you got to that? How you got there?
I think he has like a spirit or something hiding inside him.
Well, it feels like everybody at this point.
Like none of those other people that raise from the dead have all these powers and stuff like that, and he can do like anything.
I do see what you're saying.
And then Aileen was in his presence, and then she comes out with a white streak. Like that happens. Black streak.
Yeah.
That's
You're making good points. I do understand what you're saying.
Right, but
I don't-
I mean, based on recent events, I don't think like killing is maybe the best thing to do. There's probably a better magical way to do it. Just none of us are smart enough to know.
Yes, please.
I'm-
Are
you know,
are
I'm
a bad
tapped
guy?
out of
Here, we'll give you a
Celestial
little head
fathers.
start. Take a shot at us. See,
Well, I don't know that he's a bad guy. You know, he seems, for as much as I can tell, like he's telling the truth.
but
But I mean, I rose and what was in me wasn't good, but I was still fine-ish,
I don't know. I don't trust him.
give or take.
I don't trust him. If you
I mean,
guys
but-
hadn't wanted to come here so bad, I would have just taken a swing at him with my axe.
Well, I'm glad we wanted to come here then, I think. Because that would have been a very conflicting moment.
Maybe Candy would have popped out.
Unlikely.
I doubt it.
I
So-
don't
I think
know
that
where
only
came
happens
from.
if you hit Aileen.
Oh,
Yes.
that's true.
So is this a now thing? Could we eat and then go do the sending thing and then maybe go talk to Christopher if that's really what you want to do?
No,
maybe
I
we should just, you know-
just want to kill him. I don't want to talk to him.
But maybe instead of killing, because it seems like that doesn't really stick these days, just keeping him close.
Right.
Like keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
But he
Also-
seemed
Keep-
like he was staying close to us. Almost
But
like
maybe
in a
that's
way.
for the best.
But, well, I guess your curse is gone now.
Yeah.
But it just makes me think maybe he's got a hitchhiker even more.
That is very convincing logic that I had not thought of until this moment.
I'm just saying, it feels like he's always near us. Not Christopher, the other guy that I guess
Great.
I shouldn't say his name. I don't know if that still affects you or not.
I think it probably wouldn't, but it's probably just good practice not to.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But yeah, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it makes sense that Christopher wants to stay close, seeing as how he doesn't remember anyone but me and Pooh.
But he's like all powerful.
Yeah, he did do some big magic things.
And why did Aileen get the black streak?
I don't know. These are all very good questions.
That seems like a evilly thing in this world.
Black hair?
That's offensive.
Magic black hair.
Oh, I see. He's about to feel really
Magically
self-conscious.
getting it. If it was white or something, that could be from her being scared, or who knows what. But why would she suddenly get black?
I mean, she's been through a lot. She did mention the whole the Rahu thing, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
does that happen when you get constipated? Do you like, and then your
I
hair
mean,
turns black?
but if Rahu did the same thing, my hair didn't change.
I don't
yeah,
know.
but I don't know. I still don't get the all power. That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like somebody's using his body. I don't
I am
like it.
inclined to agree, but I think killing him would be very bad.
I mean, he's already been dead once.
He has.
So-
Well, it's not so much that, him dying would be very bad, although
Right.
it would be emotional for a lot of people. But I think it would be very bad for one of us to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
given the fact that, he is basically like Pooh's son, and kind of like my brother. So
And
you can see the
also
dilemma.
all powerful, like a
Yes, perhaps
wizard
also
or
a demon
something.
lord or something.
yeah, just normal.
We went very different directions in our musings, but yes, indeed. Can we finish eating? Because would really like to know if my mother's alive. Not that I don't like just philosophizing about whether or not we should kill one of the few people that actually remains that I know and care about.
What do you think
But you
about
know-
Aileen? Should we kill Aileen?
No.
That was
No.
a joke. We can eat. I'm just okay.
All right, so you proceed to it's Dave's favorite. You proceed to finish your chicken fried steak. You guys are going to go to the sending station. I think that's what it was called, the sending station.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right, as you guys exit the yawning portal to go to the sending station, the three of you notice the same drow sitting outside of the yawning portal, like he's waiting for someone.
Oh, well,
Oi.
I'll tell him when I see him. Don't you worry.
He just nods at you as you walk away.
Wilder's actually going to walk up to the guy
Yeah, I'm just staring at him.
Excuse me. Can I help you? You seem to be interested in talking to my friend, and he won't tell us anything. He's kind of weird like that. Anything I could help you with?
He looks at you and he goes, I am waiting for the son of the king.
Which king? Hi.
King Vault.
Callum, you know a King Vault?
Never met him.
Orbog, do you know a King Vault?
You're not supposed to use my name.
Wait, what?
It hurts Callum when you say my name.
Oh, that's
Ow.
He as you say that, Wilder, he looks inquisitive at you, and then he looks over at your orcish companion and he goes, that is Orbog Towerfall?
No.
Yes, I've changed my look. I've started a new life. I don't care that much about my parents because they really didn't do much for me, and they basically kicked me out of the castle.
Oh,
So-
you're complicated too. This is great. Great.
The drow, as you say this, he kneels in front of you and he goes, my lord.
I glance at Orbog, and then I glance at Wilder.
Where's Stumblefoot when you need him?
Are we supposed to bow to him?
Feel free if you need. If you feel the urge, don't fight it. I know you felt it the whole time you've been with me.
Wilder bends down and like takes a knee. He's like, and like kind of elbows the drow, and he's like, I don't think he's the son of a king. Have you met this guy? You should probably stand up.
Ignoring you entirely.
Well, that's rude.
He hands forward a scroll to you,
Orbog, can you read that?
and he looks at you and goes, I will be here upon your return. And he goes into the
Yawning portal.
yawning portal.
Well, there's no need for threats.
Wilder stands up.
Okay, let's go send your message.
Wait. What's on the scroll? You've got to tell. Sorry, Callum.
What's in the box?
Surely there's someone at the sending place that can read this scroll.
No,
can't read it?
I can guarantee you that there isn't.
Here, send it. Here, hand it to me. I've got this cool new trick.
You have the patience of a petulant child.
Oh, look at you using big words.
But can we see it?
Oh my goodness! Yes, you want to look at it? Look at it. I'll hand it to whichever one of them wants to look at it.
I will read over Wilder's shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
You see on it that the scroll is sealed with a seal of what looks like a fallen tower.
Hey, can I take this off? Can I undo it?
Hey, Orbog, it's like your last name.
I'll undo it, but I'm not reading it.
All right, who's reading it?
Wilder.
I'm reading over his shoulder.
Can they do like
Okay.
every other word back and forth?
Two-headed monster it.
No. So as you are, actually, do any of you speak Orcish?
So-
No, I speak Goblin, not Orcish.
I have Eyes of the Runekeeper, which allows me to read all writing.
Oh, okay.
Nice. You will be on my cabinet.
Oh, am I off it now?
I need Callum and Orbog to deafen themselves for a moment. Wilder, you are reading this. It is a letter from someone named King Vault. And it says, my son Orbog, I'm sorry to write to you under such unfortunate circumstances, but we need you to return back to Towerfall. Your mother has been assassinated by a new upstart named Thakira. You are next in line in order of ascension. Your mother's portion of Towerfall is now yours. Please hurry home. father.
I think I got it.
Wilder, what's it say?
Wilder rolls up the scroll and hands it back to Orbog. You should probably read that sooner rather than later. Okay? Please?
So no
Simple.
killing Christopher?
I think what's on the scroll is much more important for you. As a friend. It's more important.
Can you read it now?
Oh my goodness. You're like children.
How? I mean, you can read it and then decide if you want to share the information with Callum. I'm not going to tell unless you would like.
Why
me
don't
to.
you just tell us what it says?
Okay. All right. So, this is a letter from your father, the king.
Okay.
Disappointed you didn't tell us, but it's Obog. Your mother's been assassinated, and you need to go home.
Oh, yeah, but there's like a lot of like dead people and stuff around here.
No, this is important for you. Stumblefoot and everybody else can take care of Waterdeep. You need to go home.
Maybe I'll just send a message.
I mean, that's convenient. We are here. But, I mean, on the upside is, I guess, you've got an inheritance that's been left
Wow.
to you.
Yeah, money solves everything.
That's not... I'm trying to be positive.
It might not just be money.
I mean, said something about, like, you know, your mother's portion is now your portion. So, I don't know.
Where are you from, Orbog? I feel like you've talked about it once.
It's complicated. It's a place called Towerfall. It's a big tower. It fell over. We all lived together after that. Things got separated. There was a lot of racism. Big fan racism. Love it. Yeah, since
Naturally.
yeah, it's the you know, the races pretty much split up, and we live on different sides. And since I'm a half orc, I was not welcomed by my family, or really by either side. So basically, the only people that were ever nice to me were these like monk like people and paladins and stuff that live in they turned the fallen tower into a cathedral. And I accidentally almost killed somebody in there, and then I was able to save him. Then I felt guilty, so I stuck around, and they were nice to me, and they helped train me. And
I mean, is it close to Waterdeep?
it's not that close.
All right, which is closer, where Callum's from or where you're from?
I have no idea. I would guess that I'm probably closer.
Do you know, if I showed you a map, would you be able to point out where you're from?
I don't know. It's not like I'm the greatest writer in the world or anything.
I mean, you're not writing anything, you're just looking at a map. So,
Yes, I'll try. I'll try to look at a map and point at where I'm from and whatever good that will do.
Well, I just mean, if we could get you home in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay, but we have like somebody raising dead armies and things here.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're a 2-day trip, then that's, 4 days, it'll be fine, over done with.
right. And Stumblefoot and Gareth will take care of it. I mean, they don't need my help anyway. So,
you guys are just outside of the sending station
Yeah.
as you finish up this conversation.
And
Because
he's going to see if this guy inspires any confidence in him that he should be sending a message through this guy to them.
Is it the same Goliath?
It is not.
Oh, is it the same guy as before?
It is not.
Hello.
Dropping like flies.
High turnover rate. Are you good at sending?
Yeah, man. I can, like, send wherever.
Do you have any crunchy potions?
Not on me.
So what's the verdict? Just look at the other two.
I don't know. Do you want to try your sending thing and see if your mom's alive?
I mean, yeah. So if you've not met the person, what are the likelihoods that you're going to be able to, send a message to him?
Oh, no problemo, Mandanga. I am like a super wizard, and I can like dive into your thoughts to see like who the person is, so I can get like a really solid idea as far.
So if
as,
if I just picture the person, you can see it.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Can you? Never mind.
What?
Nope. Never.
What?
Callum, this is important for you. You go ahead.
I mean, do you want to send a message to someone too?
No. I was gonna try and be funny, but now's not the time.
How many words do we get?
25, my man.
All right. I will. Yes, I'd like to send a message. Then
All right.
I'll just repeat the same one as before. And then
Alright,
just
and-
picture my mom and my hometown.
He puts his hand. He awkwardly puts his hand over your face.
Callum just freezes, like just like a cat when you throw something on him. It just.
All right. He starts to kind of concentrate. And he also gets a really concerned / constipated look on his face. He's like, I don't know, but that chick doesn't exist anymore. Or like maybe she's dead.
I walk out. I doesn't even make it. I walk out.
Obog, are you sending something?
I'm still counting my words here.
Okay, don't
Carry
hurt
the
yourself.
3.
Um,
Done.
I'm gonna go check on Callum. All right. Do you need me?
No,
Okay,
go
he's
with
counting.
it. Go. Check on Callum.
Okay, you're counting. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Callum's just pacing in the street. He's just pacing, like anxious pacing.
So that's not cool. I'm sorry.
Oh, is it? Is it not?
I mean, you're not the only person that's lost a mom. I mean, Orbog, me. I mean, is she dead, or just like, I don't know, not dead, just not available?
I don't think you really have the option to not pick up the phone in this situation, unless you are unable to do so.
Okay, calm down, breathe. I'm starting to panic a little bit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Olbog can count to 25?
No, probably not. Which is good because he'll come in under. But if I, yeah, I know all that was legible.
I understand.
Do you think that she's dead?
Do I think your mom's dead? I'm not really good with the parent thing. Really.
Me neither, apparently. So,
It's hard to say. I mean, look at all the stuff we've dealt with over the last few weeks. I mean, lots of undead, lots of people we thought were dead, coming back. So I don't know.
But you know, where I'm from, that's not really a thing. You know, it wasn't ever a problem. You know,
Well-
you die. You live, you die. That's
Right.
normal.
Right, but see, where we are right now, Waterdeep, where I'm from, it wasn't ever a thing until recently. So,
So, okay, well, here's the thing. Is that if she is, you know, not dead, but in the sense that she died and now she isn't, that's worse.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not arguing.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
just saying I don't know.
Is there a way to find out?
I'm too full to go back to and ask Dernan. Is that selfish?
I don't want to ask Dernan. I don't
Okay.
think Dernan gives me answers that I like.
I don't. All right. Hey, Lolf, is there any way to kind of check on the state of another person? Like, are they alive? Are they dead? Like dead?
Now, why would I want to do that?
I mean, I'm sure maybe you don't, but just a little concerned about Callum's mom.
Does Wilder speak out loud when he does this?
Mm-hmm.
Wilder, is she here?
I mean, she's here. She's here. Pointing to his head and his
Well,
heart.
yeah, but is she here?
I mean, yes, I'm talking to her.
Tell her I say hi.
I suppose. Callum says hi.
Tell him I said hi back.
She says hi back, but like in that sultry way that she typically talks to me. Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it.
It does kind of make me feel better, though.
Right.
A little bit.
Anyway, so no, I'm just I'm trying to help a friend out. So
That sounds boring. I'm not interested.
okay. As is your right. Callum, that was a no-go. She didn't say she didn't know how, but she doesn't want to. I can't really make her do things.
Thank you, I think.
Sorry. This whole thing's kind of weird. Like I took some time, studied my ring. The ring's kind of interesting. Scary, but interesting. But, I don't know. Like, relationships, still about what it was. Not going on a honeymoon anytime soon.
Do you know what's nice this time of year? The north.
Oh, really?
No. Zorbog done yet.
I don't know.
I go
You
back
wanna
to pacing.
I'll go check on him. So I go back inside, check on Orbog.
As you walk in, Orbog.
We
and the
just
guy-
finished and you didn't hear any of it.
Orbog and the guy, Orbog and the guy at the counter is like, no, are kind of in an argument. He's like, no, man, it has to be 25 words or less, or I can't send it.
Fine.
I mean, I can send it twice, but that's 2 spell slots, and I gotta charge you double.
Did you use contractions?
What if I gave you a couple more slots?
What?
What if I gave you a couple more slots? I say, raising my axe.
Orbog, put it down.
Joy kill. Fine, I'm ready. Whenever you are.
All right, lay it on me, man.
Okay. Hello, Father. Did you kill Mom? Some say violence doesn't solve anything. If not, who killed her? Hugs and kisses, your half-son, Boggy.
He puts his hand on your face awkwardly to get a feel for who it's supposed to go to. And then he kind of closes his eyes and he gets this enlightened look on his face. He's like, he kind of You see his mouth moving, but can't hear what he's saying. He's like, all right, message sent.
Cool. Thank you.
Wait. I got a response.
That's okay. We gotta go. Wilder really needs to leave.
Nope. I'm good.
Orbog, please come home. Your mother was killed by Thakira. Southern Towerfall needs its regent.
Regent. Oh. Wilder elbows Orbog.
Maybe I could just send Stumblefoot.
No, come on. Like, think about it. You've been a hero of Waterdeep for however long you've been a hero of Waterdeep. Go home. Be a hero of home. And I mean, maybe you'll be the mayor over there.
Yeah, they love me there.
Oh, come on.
I don't feel like I have time for this. If you guys came with me, I don't feel like you have time for this.
Oh, I've got time.
I feel like Christopher has a date with Destiny. I
We'll
have a
take care
date
of
with
it.
no one.
We can hook you up. I mean, if you have a type, I'm sure Callum and I could figure something out.
Oh, it's just...
According to the guy, my mom's hot. So if we find her,
And then you could call him daddy.
Orbog could be my new daddy.
Oh, boy.
I don't need any new parents, so this is fine. This is fine.
I don't understand why you guys think I have time for this.
Okay, what's stopping you other than the Christopher thing? Like, let Pooh handle it. Like, he's starting to come into his own and not do too many stupid things.
Let who handle it?
He's not gonna do anything.
Maybe that's what needs to be done is nothing. For now. Let Gareth and Stumblefoot assist. I mean, they're better than we are.
Fine. You want to go? We can go. We can.
Well, don't
Gotta
give me
start.
attitude.
What? You want to build a boat? We can start building a boat right now. You have a boat? Because I don't have a boat.
So we need a boat.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if the portal actually goes to Towerfall. I don't remember. I wasn't exactly welcome in hardly anywhere in Towerfall. So, I don't even know the good way to get there. They sent me from the place on a ship, and that ship is gone. That ship has sailed.
I'm sure we could get another one. Is Callum back inside or still outside?
Oh, still pacing in the street.
How about this? Let's go talk to Callum. Let's actually come up with a plan this time. It's pretty simple. Get a boat. Take boat to your home.
Okay,
It's
so
hard to stand around doing nothing, Orbog.
yes, but we made Aileen come here. Her parents, okay, her mom, just like ours are dead or probably dead. No offense, Callum. That you know.
You guys outside now?
I would like to think that we're
looking
like
outside,
walking
yes.
out the door.
I'm
the
just.
door
I'm gonna
and
look around
talking.
if there's a shop around that might sell a map of Faerun. Someone, a vendor, a shop of some kind that would have maps. I just want a map of Faerun.
Yeah, you find Cal's cartography.
I go in there as they're walking out of the shop. Anxious energy needs to do something.
You see a gnome standing on the counter on a piece of parchment on the counter with a pencil, and he's running frantically across this parchment with the pencil down.
Hello.
And as you approach him, you notice that despite his erratic running, he is making one of the most detailed maps you have ever seen.
I love him. What's his name? Cal, you said?
Cal.
Good old Cal. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have a map of Faerun that I could purchase from you?
Just Faerun?
I mean, as much as you have. Yeah.
Just the continent of Faerun, that's all you need?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Do you not get that request often? You seem confused.
Usually, we're one of the foremost cartographers of the city of Waterdeep. Usually people want the whole world or, whatever. But I can definitely do Faerun.
Yeah, you don't need Waterdeep. I need...
No.
further.
Right. But Faerun's just one continent on this entire globe that we're on.
Yes, but it happens to be the one that I live on, and I think my friend does as well. So...
Okie dokie, you're the boss.
And he goes and scurries into the back room. He comes out holding this scroll on two hands, running with his hands over his head.
Here you go. That'll be 15 gold, please.
Does it look accurate when I'm looking at it?
Do you pick it up and look at it?
I'm gonna give it a little...
It's rolled.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna look at it before I give him 15 gold for it.
It looks incredibly detailed and accurate.
Wonderful. I'll buy it.
He goes, come again.
Shopping episode. I will walk back out into the street.
When Callum is walking back out, Orbog is looking behind him. Nope, still don't have a boat. I didn't bring one with me.
A boat?
Yes. Well, there are things I should go home, but I don't have transportation, and I don't think I actually have enough money.
I'm sure we could buy you passage on a boat. That'd be easy. I've got money.
I guess I could just ask the stupid drow. He's creeping me out.
Do you want me to ask the drow? Also, do you want to point out on this map that I just purchased for too much money where it is that you live?
I pointed out.
It's not on the map.
Just give me a general indication, direction-wise. Is he south of Faerun, north of Faerun, to the east, the west? Where are we going?
It's towards the west, off in the ocean.
Oh, I see.
Oh, do you? Because it's not on your map.
No, but I've got a pretty good understanding of geography. It's one of the few things I actually like. And you're fine.
So, as I was saying, Wilder, okay, we made... Why should I go check on my family when Aileen, we just made her come away from hers?
Well, because Aileen's are in hell, and yours are on an island.
That's a fair point. Yeah. I don't really have any interest in going back there. I don't need to.
I thought not.
But he's gonna if that drow. Okay, the drow's back at the thing. So yeah, he's gonna walk back towards the yawning portal to go talk to the drow.
I just would be curiously asking Orbog how long he was on a boat. What is our time travel amount?
There was no time travel involved.
Good. I hate time travel.
Orbog, how perceptive are you to the passage of time?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
How much does timekeeping matter to Orbog?
Not that much.
I mean, did you sleep several days? Were you on it for a day trip?
Yeah, no, it was more than a day. I don't know how many times I slept.
Okay, so more than a handful.
Right. Sure.
Okay, with a basic, so several days journey.
Listen.
A month?
I was a paladin back then, and I don't know if you know anything about being religious, but it's really boring. And you just do the same stuff over and over and over, and the days just start to blur together.
Yeah. So every day since I've met you. Just kidding. That was a joke.
That's funny. I'm laughing on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Great. When Orbog indicated on this map that he was west, was it like straight west from Waterdeep, or trying to just get bearings here?
It's probably 2.6 degrees to
You're
the-
asking me questions that are kind of an Orbog question.
Yeah.
And
Well, if y'all never figured out where it was, it's kind of a you question.
Here's the thing. I know where it's at. I don't know how smart Orbog is to be able to answer how correctly.
Yeah. I mean, he knows where it is, but he doesn't know how long it takes to get there, really.
Yeah, but I mean, did he come into Waterdeep? Did he
What do you
come
mean,
to
into?
shore in a
That's
different
where we
port?
docked. We docked in what?
He docked in Waterdeep. Like episode 1 was when he got off the boat. Was you
Yeah.
know.
I'm gonna
Back
go
in-
back to Cal. Hello.
Knew you'd be back.
Yeah. Quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you know where Towerfall is?
Do I know where everything is?
All right. Where's Towerfall?
Ooh, Towerfall is like, okay, this is a completely foreign idea, so try to keep up with me. But imagine, instead of just flat, imagine if our world was round. Like if we were on a sphere,
Uh-huh.
and you put your finger on one side of the sphere, and that's Waterdeep, right?
Yup.
On the exact opposite side of the sphere is this chain of islands, and one of those is Towerfall.
Now, if I wanted to go there, about how long would you say the journey'd be?
Oh, you're going to be on a boat for a couple months.
Define a couple months, because everyone kind of means something different when they say couple, you know?
Well, it depends on how fast the boat's going, but you're looking for at least about 3, and that's hoofing it.
Great. Thank you, Cal. You've been a gem. I leave. I go back and join them as we go to talk to the drones.
All right.
So, I figure, I guess I should message and see if there's a stupid portal there. But in the stage play series that they did, Stonegate, they would jump from one portal to another portal and then keep kind of hopping from, and so it wouldn't take so long.
That's cool.
I don't know if we could do that.
I don't know. I do magic. I don't understand magic. So, anyway,
So what'd you find out, Callum?
Well, you got a longboat right ahead of you. But,
Didn't
Sounds
say I was
doable.
going, but okay.
yes, well, if you wanted to go, I know where it is
Hypothetically.
now. Yeah, hypothetically, if you want to go, I know where it is now. And we could probably book your passage. And or this drow friend of yours could probably get you back there. In fact, I bet you the drow would tell you how best to get back.
I mean, the drow
Probably.
might have a boat. How did the drow get here?
Or maybe a circle. One of the ones that, bamps you back and forth.
Yup.
Do you want me to talk to him? Instead of you, since you don't seem to like
I
it?
don't care. I can go talk to him. I don't see why I'm not important there. And I don't see why it's so important for me to go there when there's a lot of important things going on here. I can't raise my mother back from the dead.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you have to go.
And, it's going to be whatever you said, a bunch of months. And, it's not like I'm going to get there and the people are still going to be there standing over her dead body and I'm going to catch them.
Well, it seems to me, and, you don't have to go. I'm not going to tell you need to or you should stay. It just seems that you have, a skill set to make a change in places. Based on, wanting to be a mayor and all.
Right.
This is your chance to be a king. Which is kind of more influential. You can, break down systems of oppression, as it were.
He's got a good point.
Maybe.
Or you could stay here and, break down systems of dead people. Equally satisfying.
As much as Stumblefoot will let you, though. I mean, really.
Breaking down dead people sounds more fun.
I don't know, and the other ones, people bow to you.
King Ulbog. That sounds great.
Terrifying, but great.
I wouldn't live there, but
I'd vote for you.
I would vote.
I don't know if you vote for kings, but I'd vote for you. You know.
For sure.
Fine, whatever. I'm going to the portal. I'm gonna talk to the drow. Ooh, ah.
And with that, you make your way back to the yawning portal. And, yeah. So you get there, and
The drow
Chicken Fried
is
Steak
dead.
Night.
Oh, sorry.
Chicken Fried Steak Night is in full swing. There's a large crowd because, let's face it, chicken fried steak is amazing.
I like steak fried chicken night better.
Yuck. And there is a large crowd at the yawning portal.
Wilder's gonna look for Durnan.
Durnan is moving busily throughout the place, keeping everybody fed and taking money.
Does Durnan have like a second person in charge, or is he the only person that runs the inn? Or the
He does have someone who runs the day shift. It is a relative of a beholder. It's called a beer holder. And his name is Black Sannery.
I'm assuming since this is the evening, this beer holder is not here.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Wilder, once he spots him, he's gonna try and slip through the crowd to get to him as fast as possible. I'd like to
Pickpocket him.
pickpocket, not Durnan, but along the way, slipping between people, just trying to pickpocket roughly enough gold to potentially rent a boat.
How many people are you going to pickpocket?
Let's go with 5.
All right. I need you to make 5 sleight of hand checks.
A 26, a 20, a 16, a 16, and an 11.
4 of them are successful. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please. 4 times.
Does he get slapped with the 5th one?
Oh, we'll get to that.
77, 89, 68, and 61.
That's how much gold you picked off of each person. So go ahead and add that to your wealth, because I'm not doing the math.
I'll do it.
You disgust me.
On that last one, when you're slipping your hand into the back pocket of this female dragonborn, your ring goes off and your spider climb activates, and your hand is firmly attached to this individual's backside as they turn around and say, "Excuse me."
Excuse me, I was well, I mean, you bumped into me. Excuse me.
You have been listening to the Playing Games with Strangers podcast with the voices of John Haryu, Catherine Serwinski, Dave Clements, J.S. Earls, Celeste Mora, Josiah Crandall, Eric Campagno, and Steve MacDonald. The theme music was written and performed by Steve Arthur, used with permission. Find more of his music on Facebook or wherever you purchase music digitally. Please review this podcast wherever you download it from to help other podcasters find our podcast and join our community. And once again, thank you for listening.